Let's get started. So, how to upload my apps in the stores? When you package here at ordering have apps included, it starts at ordering bundle. It includes the customer app, the ordering app. We ask you for a form. We ask you to upload to send us a form where it contains certain fields that we need in order to create the apps, right? I have some pictures of the forms here. So we ask you for your name, last name, email, some customer information in order for us to make it match in your installation. The Google Maps API keys, which are already asked when you are creating your website. Um, you write it if you have you can write the API key here, the Google Maps API key here, which is about 25 length digits in between numbers and symbols and everything and letters. The website URL, your website URL, the one that you have. This two-factor authentication, Apple is the most like uh, um, picky about those things. Apple requires the two-factor authentication to be active all the time in your apps. This means that when your account, when we want to get in your account with your credentials, we will ask for a code, and that code lasts just for a few minutes. So we have to get it like instantly. If we don't want to if you don't want us to have your account, you can put us as an administrator, but for that you need a enterprise, no, a business account in Apple Developer account, or you can have an individual one. Both works, but in the individual, we will have to get your account. In the other one, in the higher one, we will you can add us as administrators, right? And UDID. This UID ID is for us to test it on. I mean, to add your this identification identifier in your certificates that goes in your apps. So when you read the QR code that we have in the ordering builder, you can just read it with the camera and install their apps in your device for testing, right? So here's the invitation as administrator that I was talking about. So you can either send us the invite, or you can send us an email and we will ask for the your accounts and the code that the authentication needs and everything. Okay, app information. Well, it says erase this form. So this is wrong. So the app name basically is your name, the name of the app. Sorry, the name of the app. For example, if you want it to be uh, food, food here app, you just put here the name, and it'll show in the icon in your apps, and of course in the stores and everywhere. App resources. We ask you for some images because all the apps require an image, right? So for example, if I click in my delivery app, in the ordering delivery app here, you can see the little this one, the first that pop up is the splash screen. We have a splash screen, we have home background screen, we have the icon image, we have a lot we have a few resources here that we need in order for your app to look the best, right? And here at the form, we have some disclaimer. I acknowledge all the steps the apps uh, that these apps needs to be live, blah blah blah. All this you will see it in the form. So once this form is submitted, you click here, we will take about 10 working days. I mean, by the workload that we have right now, it takes about 10 working days because we have a lot of demand. In the best scenario, we take about 5 to 7 working days to deliver your apps to be tested. After that, when you test them and make sure everything is fine, we help you. If you're in the package that includes the upload of the apps, which is the Platinum, we help you upload them in your accounts. If it is not, you can do it yourself. It's very easy. We have guides for everything, so you don't have any issues there. For example, so here app upload service. This is the Platinum package, so it is included in this package, right? It has a cost of 99 each, iOS and Android. So make the math. If you need it, if you need us to do the listing, by listing I mean, let me show you what I mean. So we are in the same channel. Let me show you. Just give me 1 second here. Let me get it for you. Okay. I'm looking at another screen. Just give me 1 minute. View on Appstore. So check it out. The listing that the stores require are some images of your devices, of the app working. For Apple, if you want to put a device, it must be an iPhone because they are that way. That's how it works. And an iPad. So in Platinum, we include a listing very similar to this. It is included. We designed it and everything. We just took a few images of your app and everything, and we create these designs, these resources. We also ask you for some description of your app because, well, your business is better for us. And then we create everything here in your uh, iTunes and Google developer accounts, right? Now let's jump back to how to upload. Let's start with the Google Play, with the Android one, which is easier. It's easier to upload. Let me open this article. Okay, here we are. We have here all the guides for upload the Play Store. Sorry, the Android app to the Play Store. I think this works. Let's try it this way. Okay, here's the article on how to get the apps in the store. I will summarize everything and show you a few screens that will give you like a view on how it looks in your stores, right? So here, let's get started. When you get in your Play Store dashboard, when you want to upload a new app, there will be a create application. You click on it, you name the app, you then put, yeah, this is good, great. You then put the information of your app. This is if you want to do this, right? If you have it included in your package or you purchased the services, we do this for you. We just ask you for some information like short description, full description, because you know your business better. After that, you put the resources for the listing. This required a certain resolution, the size. So we have that canvas, so everything looks good. Uh, or you can create them yourself. You put a few images here. I think a list is one. So if you want to add more, it's okay. We put some promotion logos here, which will show in your Play store when you have an Android and want to see the information. Application type. This is all the times applications because there are other services that we don't use here. Category most of the time is shopping or uh, food and groceries. I think there are other categories that we use when we talk about the business and delivery app, such as navigation and control and administration, something like that. Okay, website. The website is the your ordering website. Email is your email. Phone is your phone. Privacy policy. When we don't have a privacy policy page, because when we're starting, we don't have it like on hand, right? You can put the same website that you have for your ordering website. It will work, and Android is going to accept that. After that, there's another setting that says app releases. You have a sidebar. I don't know if you ever logged into your Google Play dashboard in the of your apps, the dashboard of the app. If you haven't, this is the way it looks. So on your left, you have an app releases button. You click here, you click manage, then you click create release. Here we set up as out, right? Because we don't need an app signing key right now. The keys are for Android are already set and it works perfectly. So you don't have to worry about wasting some more time creating other things. I'm sure I'm opt out. Now we upload the APK, which is a file that we send you to test. You can also get it yourself just by logging to your ordering builder. Let me show you. I hope this doesn't get freeze again. If it does, I will try it on the Firefox. Let me try it here. Okay. I will just log into my account here. This is a builder. This is a tool you have, and you have the access in the installation email that we sent. So, for example, this is the ordering app that this account has. To get the APK file, you just have to click download here. It will create the APK file, and this is the one that you upload in this step, right? Right now, as you can see, there was a red the warning here is because this account is for demo, so you don't have all the certificates that your account will have, but it will work perfectly. And to load the EPUB file, it will work the same. It will be a download button. You click on it, it will download the IPA file, and that's it. You upload them. I will show you how in the App Store. After that, we create the content rating. Just very simple steps. When you click in this button, it will show this screen. You click continue. Then you set up some emails that your email well. You click in the content aggregators, consumer store or commercial. This is for all the apps because it's basically a shopping app or a shopping e-commerce ordering platform, right? You set up everything as no. If you have something like illegal, which we don't recommend you because Google Play Google Play it's very strict in accepting this kind of apps. However, Apple is just does not accept it. Don't even try it. You can sell your website. You can do it by using your website. You save the questionnaire. You calculate rating. It'll give you something like this, and then you apply this rating for your app. This is the rating that will show in the stores, right? Then we go in pricing and distribution, which is another sidebar button, like another module. And we go in, you set up this application as free because, well, most of our customers set it as free because they want to promote your business, and after maybe you add a paid app, right? So you set up the availability. When we upload them, uh, unless you mention only USA, okay, only Arabia, only Saudi Arabia, okay, we just set up available and everything, right? Uh, Selective primary shield directed, we set up this as no because, well, it's an e-commerce shopping app. It has no ads because they commonly apps don't have ads, the ones that we create. We accept this. We save the draft. We save this as draft because when we create, we complete all the sidebar options that has a checkbox are green. When those are all green, you can start the rollout of your app. Now, you get back in the in the releases of your dashboard, and then you will see the APK that we uploaded earlier, and this button will show. Then you click there, and that's it. It'll go to review in the stores. Google takes about 72 hours to make this review. Now, Google is having like a delay, like 7 working days or something like that because of the pandemic. So let's take that in mind. Let's keep that in mind. So we take sometimes like a warning. Uh, Error uploading your app. Okay, this is an error that commonly happens because we did not upgrade the version of our apps. How to upgrade that? I mentioned that in yesterday's class. I will just give you a quick word here. You go here in your builder. You set up the higher. It always must be higher version. You update the app. Then go in build apps and build a new APK as pro, because the pros is the ones that are going. This is the pro. The pros are the ones that are going in the stores, right? This is it. This is how to put your Google app in the stores. This is for Google. Now let's go in App Store, right? For this is very, you have to take this in mind. If you don't have a MacBook or an iMac or somewhere where you can upload an IPA file, you have to get one. I mean, if there is the issue that you're having for not launching, we can help you with that. But it's we have to check it out, and it might take longer because it's not on our queue. So just uh, that is a warning because it might take a little bit longer, but we can help you with that. It's very important to get your business running. Very easy. When you log in your first of all, you have to get your Apple developer account enrolled. That is a very common mistake that it takes a little bit longer. Uber driven union. Hi, hello, welcome. Uh, Now, when you get everything set up in your account, food chef here. Hi, hi, hello. We are learning how to upload the App Store, the iOS app right now. You can check out the video anytime after this live ends. It'll get uploaded in YouTube, and you can take a look. Let's continue. So this is the way your dashboard will look in the App Store, right? Very easily. Click My Apps, create new app. You set up all these fields, the name of your app, the language, the bundle ID. The bundles ID are already created by us because we help you with that setting. It takes you have to create some certificates and bundles and push for the app, for the push notifications. You have to create some more files. We create them all for you, so you can just do these steps and get ready. If you want to create them yourself, we have some more guides here. So however you decide. Uh, Now, to upload the IPA file, you have to get the Xcode. The Xcode comes in the iMac devices, right? That is why you must have one. Can you upload to Apple using the iPad? I think the Xcode is not on the iPad. We have to check to take a look. Let's just do a quick search. Xcode is no application loader. Where's the application loader? Is on iPad. I will just give you the answer. No, has disappeared. No, this is PC. I know it's not possible. You will require to install like more things, which can be tricky. Um, iPad application for application development. No, no, only from, as I can see in a quick look, only for MacBooks or iMacs or any computer like the PC, the mini Mac. There are some devices. I will take a look. If there is a possibility, Cheryl, I will let you know. So I keep that in mind to do it on iPad. But I don't. I honestly, I don't think it can be done. How do we request for bundle ID to be made? So what we do is put com. Let me see if I can find something like this. Tech Xmart. We put something like this. Oh, sorry. Let me do this bigger. We put something like this as a bundle on all your apps. For example, right now, if we have your app, it'll be com.xmart.ordering app or business app or delivery app. That is the way we identify them because it's easier to get them in the stores and everything for us. If you want to put like a different bundle, uh, well, you can mention that, and we can create them with the bundle you name it. But this is just for internal purposes, like for you to administrate the apps or us. So if you want something different, we can add it. We have to create the bundles though. The bundles are created here. This is another. I will just jump very quickly on this. So I will show you how to make it work. So here you have the identifiers. This is the part of the developer of the Apple developer like view, right? You click in identifiers, create new ID. Then here is where we put the bundle. We just type it. We just type it. There is no magic trick. Okay, you just type it and create it. That's it. You have to do some more things. This is if you want to do this part yourself. If not, we take care of that. So don't worry about it. Let's go back here. Let me know if I answered your questions, please. Uber driven union, please check your email. Thanks. Okay, we'll check that later on. Um, Adding the iPad app. Okay, now when we download, this is a little bigger, right? When we are about to upload the apps, we have to get the iPad file, which is the one that we download from the builder. Just like I mentioned, just like the APK, it's the same for iPad, for IPA. So when you get it, we upload it just by clicking in the, so we get that. I will get to it. I will get to it. But this is the application loader that I was talking about. When you have the Xcode, you go open developer's tool and then application loader. Then it asks for some more information about your Apple ID because we need a specific account password, and we set up this password is given by the store, by iTunes. Sorry, we cannot create it. So they give us this, and this is the password that we will use to get in the application loader. Okay, let's continue. Now we are inside the app. Here, since we already jumped the first step, here we are now. We have to set a name of the app, a privacy policy, just like Google wants, a bundle ID, the bundle ID that we created, the categories, primary and secondary. Well, we put here shopping or administration or whatever are the categories that we have here in the dropdown. Then we go in pricing and availability. It's the same. We put the price as 0, so everyone can get it in their devices. Now we go. This sidebar is similar to the one we have in Play Store, but it goes like this in the App Store view. We click in prepare for submission. This field is where we're going to put all the information of the app. well, the description and everything, the images that are going to show and everything. For example, we have all these uh, screens that we need to have for the Apple Store to accept it, right? We have the iPhone X kind of screen, iPhone 8 kind of screen, iPads kind of screen. So these have sizes, and we create them if you add the listing services, so you don't have to worry about it. If not, we have all the information in these guides for you to do it yourself, so you don't have to worry about it. Once uploaded, all the screens, we continue in the next field, which is promotional text, description, keywords. Like if your ordering is for selling food, you put ordering food, shopping, I don't know, some burgers. This is just like for SEO, so it works. Support URL. If you don't have support team assigned to your app yet or your project, you can just put the website one. It'll work. Don't worry about it. Marketing is the same. Now we get into the application loader. You just click the application loader the app. Well, it'll open something like this. You double click here, then you upload your IPA file, the iOS app file, and it'll do a little process, and then it'll send it to the store to grab it and put it in the certain app that you have. In this case, is in this example, right? Once the app, the build, it is called, well, those are called builds. Oh, here, for example, when we upload this build, it shows like this for us to select and put it in this app. We click in done, and that's it. This app will have this build, which is going to be the app that we have on iOS, right? We set up some more information, copyright, the representative number, I mean information, everything. Then, if the app requires signing information such as the business apps, we put we check this part. Let me make this bigger, a little bit less. We we check this box and put the information of the business owner that the Apple team will log and view the app, because they have to review it. Every app has a one people assigned to it. After all this is done, we click save. Uh, Now here's a note, very important note. If you're uploading the delivery app, on the description of the app, you must put the continued continued use of GPS running in the background can dramatically decrease the battery life. Why? Because Apple cares a lot of their customers, and they want every information to be cle crystal clear, so we don't have any issues there. You submit it for review, which is it goes to the store for review. For Apple, it takes about 3 5 days. Now in the pandemic, we haven't seen any changes on those delivery dates, review dates, but I don't know. It might change. I mean, there's a lot of people in Apple. I think they can care of they can take care of everything. Fact. Oh, here's a fact that you can check out later on, and uh, we have some other files here that I will upload in the description of the video, such as how to update version of my App Store, the Play Store, submit for review, and everything. Here, these are some more information. This is for submitting a new version. If you made any changes in your origin builder, you will see you will have to upload them again in the app that you have in your store with that upgraded version. So take that in mind. If you change everything, it won't reflect in the devices of your customers unless you set up the new version of the apps, right? Um, Certificates and provisional files is something that we create, but if you want to do it yourself to save some time, you can also do this. Here are all the steps. It's very straightforward, one by one. And I don't know what this is basically all the information for uploading the apps. I've summarized all the things that you have to do here, so it goes smoothly for your business.